Welcome to the session Blood Group. This is the third chapter in biology. At the end of this session, you will be able to know the different types of blood groups and the role of lymphatic system. Coming to the introduction. The concept of the blood group was first discovered by Karl Landsteiner, and he identified three blood groups A, B and O blood groups. De Castillo and Steiney identified the AB blood group. Generally, human blood contains two different specific substances, that is antigen and antibodies. These are the antigens which are present on the surface of the RBC. These are the antibodies which are suspended in the plasma. Basically, the antibody should be opposite to the antigen. If the antigen is like this, the antibody should be like this. It should not be match. If it match, what will happen? Agglutination will happen, that is clumping of blood will occur, that leads to the death. Coming to the blood groups, there are four different types of blood groups based on the presence of antigens and antibodies. Type A, type B, type AB, type O. First we'll see about the type A. These A blood group persons have antigen A on the surface of the RBC and they have the opposite antibody in the plasma, that is anti-B. The antibody B should opposite to the antigen A. Coming to the type B, these persons have antigen B on the surface of the RBC and antibody A in the plasma. Coming to the type AB, these persons have both the antigens, that is A and B, on the surface of the RBC and they do not have any antibody in the plasma. Coming to the type O, these persons do not have any antigens on the surface of RBC, but they have both the antibodies in the plasma. Coming to the blood donation. If type A persons receive the blood from type B, what will happen? The anti-A act on antigen A. That antibody B will act on antigen B. So the clumping of blood occur, as a result hemolysis, which leads to the death. So the type A person should not receive the blood from the type B and type AB. They have blood from A and from O because O blood group persons do not have any antigen on the surface of the RBC. So they can get the blood from the O. So they can have same blood or from O. Coming to the type B. These person also get the blood from the type O because the type O do not have any antigen on the surface of the RBC. So they can have the blood from the same person, that is from B or from O. Coming to the type AB, these persons do not have any antibodies in the plasma, so they can receive the blood from A, B and O. Hence, these blood group persons are called as universal recipients. Type O, these persons have both the antibodies in the plasma, so they do not get antigen from A, B and AB. But they can donate the blood to all these three groups. So they are called as universal donor. What will happen if the person receives mismatched blood? Already I told, if the person receives a mismatched blood, the antibodies will act on the antigen. As a result, clumping of blood, that is agglutination, will happen, which leads to the hemolysis, that is lysis of blood cells, which leads to death. Next we'll see about the RH factor. It was discovered by Landsteiner and Weiner in rhesus monkey. Hence it is named as RH factor. That is, RH means it is a one type of antigen, that is RH antigen, which is present on the surface of the RBC. Based on the presence of RH antigen, it is said to be as RH positive and RH negative. If the antigen is present on the RBC, it is RH positive. If it is absent, it is RH negative. The antibodies which are produced against these antigen are called as RH antibodies. Coming to the lymphatic system, already we learn about the circulatory system, which includes blood, blood vessels and heart. Like that, the lymphatic system also contains different components like lymph nodes, lymphatic ducts, lymphatic vessels and lymphatic capillaries. These together make up the lymphatic system. Lymph is a colorless fluid which is circulated by the lymphatic system, and it circulates the oxygen, carbon dioxide, nutrients, water and WBC. Coming to the functions of lymph. So it supplies the one nutrients and oxygen. So this is the capillaries, lymphatic capillaries. These lymphatic capillaries connect all the cells, which connect all the cells. So it can transport the nutrients and oxygen to all the cells, and it absorbs the fat in the small intestine. It is called as lacteals, that is the villi in the small intestine, and main role in the production of lymphocytes. Thereby it acts as a major role in defense mechanisms. So if any pathogen enters into our body, suddenly the swelling of lymph will occur. That's all about the today's session. Kindly subscribe the channel.